So we've talked a little bit about our previous phases of the OPT model. We broke down stabilization, right? Understanding this neurological recruitment, getting people moving better, challenging proprioception. Then we broke down the strength block, understanding muscular endurance, muscular hypertrophy, into maximal strength, where we're looking at greater overall recruitment of our neuromuscular system, and then into power. Now inside of our power phase, and sometimes this can actually be confusing for some people who are they're familiar with powerlifting. Powerlifting is actually max strength training. Power training is looking at not just moving the max load possible, but trying to move as quickly as possible. Okay, now this ends up happening with a slightly lighter load than what we do our max strength training with, because here we're looking at trying to increase recruitment of our muscle fibers as quick as possible. So for a lot of people, this may be where we start to see, let's say, things like broad jumps, vertical jumps, box jumps, really trying to trying to fire up the central nervous system and get our body moving as quick as possible. This is also where you'll find exercises like Olympic lifts, where we're trying to, again, difference between lifting a weight off the ground, a deadlift at a max strength level versus putting that overhead as quickly as possible. So for a lot of people, this may or may not be a phase that might be a huge priority in their program. But I think as we continue to go on, even in talking about different populations like working with active older adults, there's definitely still benefit of doing some power training. Think about it. For some individuals, getting up quickly off of a chair is a version of power training. It's really just our body's ability to recruit signal-wise from the brain to our muscles to contraction as quickly as possible. So in this phase, we will be looking at slightly lighter loads. You'll get some repetition ranges as far as volume and overall, just knowing that somewhere similar to our strength type training. And generally our power training is not going to be done for super high repetitions, because we are moving at really quick speeds. So our risk to reward ratio with these types of exercises in the gym is generally going to be more of a moderate level of repetitions.